Have you ever wondered how to get rich, not just momentarily but profoundly and sustainably? We're not talking about lottery wins or fleeting internet fame. We're discussing a deeper, more enduring kind of wealth, the kind that builds quiet empires, secures true independence, and withstands the test of time. The conventional advice on how to get rich often misses a crucial layer: the art of strategy, discretion, and understanding human nature. Today, we're diving into a philosophy often misunderstood, yet incredibly powerful for anyone serious about accumulating significant wealth and influence. Think less about flashy displays and more about the invisible hand. This isn't about being overtly manipulative. It's about being incredibly smart, incredibly disciplined, and incredibly quiet. It's about building a fortress of prosperity that few even know exists. If your goal is truly to understand how to get rich and stay rich, then pay close attention. Our journey begins with the first rule, a principle that flies in the face of modern consumer culture: mastering the low profile. Asterisk in an age where everyone broadcasts their every move, their every purchase, their every ambition, the most powerful move you can make is to disappear into the background. Appearing ordinary, even harmless, is your greatest shield. Why? Because success, especially visible success, breeds envy. Envy invites scrutiny, competition, and opposition. While others are busy flexing on social media, showing off their new cars, designer clothes, or exotic vacations, you should be doing the opposite. Live modestly, below your means, even when your means are growing exponentially. Reinvest every spare dollar, every extra dime, back into the engines of your wealth. True strength isn't about outward show, it is about inner consolidation. While they're spending to impress, you're investing to expand. While they're seeking applause, you are building assets. Remember, attention is a tax. It drains your resources, distracts your focus, and makes you a target. The quiet ones are the dangerous ones, not because they're malicious, but because they're quietly accumulating power without fanfare, without inviting the world's judgment or its greedy gaze. This subtle approach is fundamental to truly understanding how to get rich without making yourself vulnerable. Next, we move to side A, the discipline of movement. Imagine your money as a living, breathing entity. Like anything alive, if it stops moving, it begins to decay. Cash sitting idle in a bank account is not just stagnant, it's losing value every single day due to inflation. This isn't just about avoiding losses, it is about active, strategic growth. The discipline of movement means continuously deploying your capital into appreciating assets. We're talking real estate that generates cash flow and builds equity. Well, research index funds that compound over decades, or scalable businesses that solve real problems. This is not about chasing speculative trends or getting caught up in the latest meme stock craze. It is about precise, deliberate, almost surgical deployment of capital. Every dollar you earn should have a mission to be put to work to generate more dollars to contribute to your empire. Think of it as a constant, gentle pressure on a lever, moving resources from a state of potential decay into a state of active growth. Your wealth isn't a destination, it is a river that must flow, constantly seeking new channels, deepening its course, and widening its banks. Understanding this perpetual motion is vital for anyone asking how to get rich and maintain that wealth. This leads us to the often underestimated power of fine cultivating silence. Silence isn't just the absence of noise, it is a strategic weapon. We're talking financial silence, social silence, and even mental silence regarding your grandest ambitions. Why? Because broadcasting your intentions or your progress gives away your leverage. It invites resistance, allows competitors to anticipate your moves, and most dangerously, It triggers the envy of those who wish to see you fail. Think of it, the less people know about your true financial position, your specific investments, or your long-term plans, the less they can use against you. This extends to your digital footprint. Consider a digital disappearance operate with a certain mystique. Treat your privacy as a precious currency, more valuable than any fleeting social media engagement. When you operate in silence, you become unpredictable, formidable. You control the narrative because there is no public narrative to control. This quiet strength prevents manipulation, deters envy, and allows you to build undisturbed. The most successful people rarely talk about how successful they are or how they plan to achieve even greater success. They simply do it. Their results speak for themselves long after the foundational work was laid in absolute quiet. This is a profound secret on how to get rich without becoming a public spectacle or an easy target. Our fourth rule is a cornerstone of enduring prosperity, long-term automated investing. Asterisk, the allure of get-rich-quick schemes is powerful, but they are traps. True wealth is built not through speculation, but through patience, consistency, and the magic of compounding. Your goal should be to engineer boredom into profit. Set up automated systems for recurring investments into diversified assets like broad market index funds. These are funds that track the performance of an entire market, like the S&P 500, offering diversification by default. This approach removes emotion from the equation, ensuring you're consistently buying regardless of market fluctuations. Time is your greatest ally here. The longer your money is invested, the more time it has to compound, growing exponentially. Don't chase the hot stock tip or the latest crypto fad. Focus on the slow, steady accumulation, the relentless march forward of consistent contributions, and the quiet power of compound interest working its magic behind the scenes. This method is incredibly unsexy, completely unglamorous, and utterly effective. It is how true generational wealth is forged, one disciplined, automated deposit at a time. It's a proven, patient answer to how to get rich without taking unnecessary, high-risk gambles. Next, we address a critical vulnerability, building multiple income streams. Relying on a single source of income. Whether it is a job, a single business, or one investment, is like building your entire house on a single pillar. One tremor and your entire financial edifice could collapse. Financial sovereignty is achieved through resilience, and resilience comes from diversification of income. Your aim should be to create independent, parallel cash flows. Think about side hustles that leverage your skills, digital assets that generate passive income, or rental properties that provide consistent cash flow. Each new stream acts as a safety net, a shock absorber against disruptions. If one stream falters, the others continue to flow, supporting your overall financial health. This isn't just about making more money, it is about creating a robust financial ecosystem that can weather any storm. It's about not being beholden to any single employer, client, or market condition. The more independent your income streams, the greater your freedom, your leverage, and your peace of mind. This multifaceted approach is an essential strategy for how to get rich securely and robustly. Rule number 6 is about protecting the empire through structure. Asterisk, as your wealth grows, it inevitably becomes a target. This isn't paranoia. It is foresight. You must build legal shields around your assets. This involves utilizing sophisticated legal structures such as limited liability companies or LLCs, various types of trust, and corporate veils. These aren't just for tax benefits, they are protective labyrinths designed to deter scrutiny. Shield your personal assets from business liabilities and create a complex ownership structure that makes it exceedingly difficult for any potential attack, be it from creditors, litigious individuals, or even just curious onlookers to penetrate. Think of it as constructing an invisible castle wall around your wealth. This requires strict discipline. Talk even less about your plans, your holdings, and your structures. The less understood your financial architecture is by outsiders, the more secure it is. Engage with expert attorneys and financial advisors who specialize in asset protection and follow their guidance religiously. The cost of setting up these structures pales in comparison to the potential loss of an unprotected fortune. This strategic fortification is paramount for anyone serious about not just how to get rich, but how to keep it. Moving on to rule number 7. Giving in shadows. Asterisk, asterisk, this concept might seem counterintuitive to a Machiavellian approach, but it is profoundly strategic. Anonymous charity isn't about public acclaim or virtue signaling. It is about building unseen goodwill, fostering invisible alliances, and quietly accumulating moral authority without triggering the corrosive forces of envy. When you give openly, it is often viewed with suspicion or as a bid for attention. When you give anonymously, the impact is pure and the benefit accrues to you in less tangible, yet incredibly powerful ways. It builds a foundation of positive energy, establishes connections you might not even be aware of, and creates a legacy that is felt rather than seen. People benefit, and the positive ripples eventually return, often from unexpected directions. This quiet philanthropy sidesteps the jealousy that often accompanies overt displays of wealth and generosity. It positions you as a benevolent, yet mysterious, force for good. The goal is not to be praised, but to be effective, to contribute to the well-being of your community without ever needing to step into the limelight. This is a sophisticated way of building influence and ensuring your wealth contributes positively without drawing negative attention. This nuanced approach helps secure your position as you explore how to get rich and wield that power responsibly. Our 8th rule is about strategic alliances. Asterisk, asterisk, the company you keep profoundly impacts your journey. For those on a path to significant wealth and influence, your inner circle is paramount. You must choose allies not just for their capabilities, but for their discretion, their loyalty to secrecy, and their alignment with your overarching goals. Avoid those who crave attention, those who gossip, or those who might inadvertently expose your ambitions. Your circle should consist of individuals who are builders, thinkers, and quiet achievers, people who understand the value of strategic silence and who respect the sanctity of your private counsel. These are the individuals who will help you expand your vision, provide critical insights, and act as trusted confidants without ever needing to broadcast their involvement or your progress. They are partners in the quiet work of empire building, foster an environment of mutual trust, shared vision, and understated progress. Your allies should be extensions of your strategic mind, not potential weak links in your chain of discretion. The wrong ally can unravel years of careful planning. The right ones can amplify your efforts exponentially, all while maintaining the vital low profile required for true, unthreatened wealth. This discerning selection of companions is crucial for understanding how to get rich effectively and securely. Finally, we arrive at Tier D, continuous adaptation for legacy. Asterisk, asterisk, the world is a constantly shifting landscape. What worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. True power and the ability to sustain wealth and influence for generations comes from an unyielding commitment to learning, evolving, and adapting. You must continuously educate yourself, stay abreast of global trends, technological advancements, and shifts in human behavior. Surround yourself not with loud, opinionated people, but with curious, intelligent individuals who challenge your thinking, offer new perspectives, and encourage innovation without fanfare. True legacy isn't just about accumulating money. It is about translating that wealth into lasting impact, into a quiet sovereignty where your independence is unthreatened, your wealth unmeasured, and your peace unbowed. This means your external facade remains ordinary, unassuming, while internally you are a dynamo of knowledge, strategy, and foresight. Your true strength lies in your adaptability, your ability to pivot, to innovate, and to anticipate. The ultimate goal is a state of quiet, unshakable power where you control your destiny without needing anyone's approval or even their awareness. It is about building a financial and personal legacy that endures silently, a testament to strategic wisdom. This is the ultimate aspiration for anyone serious about how to get rich, not just for themselves, but for generations to come, securing a future of quiet, unassailable prosperity. These 9 rules, when applied with discipline and an understanding of human nature, offer a powerful, if unconventional, path to achieving significant wealth and influence. They're not about shortcuts or quick wins, but about a deliberate, long-term strategy. It's about playing the long game, moving in silence, and building an empire that is strong from within rather than merely shiny on the outside. Understanding how to get rich fundamentally changes when you embrace these principles of discretion, strategic movement, and quiet power. Implement these, and you might find yourself not just rich, but truly sovereign, with a peace that money alone could never buy.